Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Southbound Fishing. We're down here in the new Bass Lab here. We got the little tour real quick before I start the video. Packaging, shipping over there. All pouring tools, colorants. Check out this view. Pin the blinds up. Killer view. Out there, you can see it. Acres and acres of salt marsh right outside the Bass Lab, guys. Down the block from this is the Atlantic. Awesome inlet. Lots of fish move through that. So, but focus of this video, get the camera set back up, is to talk about my rigs that I'm using. Now, you saw my last video, or those of you who did, if you haven't, please check it out. It's tarpon and shark, big game fishing in a kayak. Now, I'm going to show you. Back then, I mean, that was my first real experience with hooking a tarpon in the kayak, and I actually hooked a shark right after that, and it immediately, or actually at the end of the fight, not immediately, broke my 80-pound mono. So I beefed it up to 80-pound wire. It wasn't a shock break like it. I had too much stress on the mono. It was a fray break because it was a big shark, 5-6 footer. That's gonna happen with mono, especially that light of mono. So the waters here, they're not South Florida. They're stained. A lot of fresh water comes into them, the Altamaha rivers and the other surrounding rivers that flow into this area. So these tarpon aren't leader shy. I can throw wire and catch tarpon and shark and just about anything else in here. So I'm gonna go through my rigs. Well, I've made a few already. I've got a smaller rig right here. These hooks right here are actually Eagle Claws. I love these hooks. I mean, yeah, you can go buy owners and spend a bunch of money, but I get 5 8/0 circles for $6, and these are good, needle point. So that's what I'm throwing on these rigs. I got a bigger Mustad hook right here for big. I'm gonna go for some land-based shark fishing later this year. So I'm gonna rig up a rig for that real quick. A pup rig, not a huge. Nothing big, but that's the rig that I'm using. Using big Danielson 2-aught barrel swivels, big, nice swivels, 80-pound Berkeley wire, and some crimps. So I'll show you what I'm doing with this. I've made one here, pretty short. These style hooks I'll throw on a hog leg mullet, an 8 to 14 incher, just a big, nice mullet, or I'll put a dead pogie on here. I'll put a a mullet fillet, all sorts of stuff you can throw. This is a really versatile hook. I can hook a lot of stuff. I can hook a foot-long shark, and then I can go out there and stick a 100-pound class tarpon on this same hook. So I like that size hook. This hook's a little bit bigger, and it's a lot heavier than this hook. I bought this hook a long time ago. I don't know exactly the dimensions of it, what odd it is, but this hook's pretty light. A big mullet can swim around with this pretty easily. This hook is a lot heavier, so this is not going to be a live bait hook. It's going to be a chunk bait hook. But I made a short little leader here. I made a nice long one. I made some downgraded with the same wire, but just you don't need that kind of stuff for trout, for mackerel, smaller sharks. You don't need the super heavy duty stuff. So I just got made little wire rigs and stuff. So I'm gonna make one for you right now with using this hook. So take some of the wire out of the package. Probably gonna do that long. That's pretty good. Get my wire cutters here. It's a pretty good length. We're not dealing with anything enormous off the surf, so take a Danielson swivel. But before I do that, I'm gonna slide my crimp on here. Got all the supplies at a local bait shop, St. Simon's Island Bait and Tackle. Mike's a good guy in there, and he'll hook you up right. Got everything you need, from whiting to tarpon and everything in between. So that's how I do the crimp. As you can see, run one end through, put the crimp on first, then the swivel, then back through the crimp. Tighten it up, down to there, and then tighten that up, and just get it nice and to the length that you want it. I usually like to get mine pretty tight in there. I don't like a lot of. So I'll get my crimpers and get it dead on. Make sure everything's nice and set up right. I know my hands are right blocking some of this stuff, but grip down hard. I'll readjust it. Crimp down again. If you're really worried, you can do a double crimp, but that's dead on. That ain't coming out. And then what you do is you just clip it. Clip that extra wire. I don't like that for any reason at all. That tad bit. I want to get that as short as possible. So that's pretty short. And there we go. There's the first end. And the second end, same thing. Just put a hook on the end instead of the swivel. Easy as that. I think I already got that swivel out. Guess not. Run it back through. Big, nice hook on there. And then take that crimp and run that wire back through there. What I like about 80 is if I'm working with enormous shark, they've caught like 8 tiger sharks off the pier right on the island this season. So there are big, huge sharks out there, but that's not what I'm targeting. I'm targeting anything from 2 feet up to 6 with this. But if I'm gonna do that kind of stuff, I'm gonna of course go way bigger hardware with the reel cable and much bigger hook. But for smaller chunk baits, big chunk mullet, bonita belly, that kind of stuff, grip that one hard. And there you go, there it is right there. I'm gonna use these smaller rigs. Also, I like this 80 pound because I can switch it up and throw it for kingfish and all sorts of other things. Just a really versatile wire. It's not like steel cable where it's one thing and one thing only, an enormous shark. So there's that setup. Nice, really, I would say probably around 3 feet cable length. Nice big hook. Nice swivel on there. I'll put all sorts of chunk bait on there. Catch bull reds this fall. Catch big sharks. Hook a tarpon. You never know. You never know. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Expect a lot more saltwater stuff coming up. Cast net videos, of course. Pogie pod action. Big surf fishing. All sorts of stuff's going to be coming up in the near future. So stay tuned, guys. I appreciate you watching this video. Give this rig a try. And step it up from the finger mullet. You'll be surprised what you can hook into. Thanks for watching.